I'm Connor Wilson. I'm one of the co-founders of Thursday Boot Company. I'm also the executive chairman today, and I was part of the class of 2015 at Columbia Business School. We came up with the idea of Thursday Boots when we were first business school students. My co-founder Nolan Walsh and I were actually both having the same problem, which is that we couldn't find a good quality pair of boots. And fast forward a few months later, we were on a surf trip in Nicaragua, and we ran into a gentleman at a bar who had a pair of boots. Asked him about where he got them made. He said, I do these myself. And we realized that we could actually design and build our own boots. Thursday, the boot company now is sold across 50 different states, almost any country in the world. And we continue to just focus really on product first and taking good care of our customers. Some of the classes I took when I was at Columbia included Intro to Venturing, which was really just a great way to kind of get the creative juices flowing and start thinking about the different things that you could do. I was also part of a VC and angel investing class that was taught by one of our professors who also ended up being our lawyer after the fact, which was kind of nice. There's classes that I didn't even get to take because I just ran out of time. But those professors have become mentors, advisors. We even are proud of the fact that we have 4 different investors in the business that are former professors at Columbia Business School. And one thing that was great was that we were also part of the Columbia Startup Lab. So right after we graduated, we had access to office space. This actually gave us dedicated space so we could actually start recruiting and building a team. We could have storage of our samples, being able to actually go through some of the basic building blocks that then allowed us to springboard into our own space eventually. One of my favorite pieces of advice for new entrepreneurs is don't do it. And I say that not because that's actually how I feel about it. If me telling you not to do it is sufficient to get you to not do it, then I've given you the right advice. If I tell you not to do it and you say, screw you, I'm gonna do it anyway, good. You're the right kind of person to do this kind of thing. If you don't take care of your customers, they are not going to take care of you, and you do not have a business. It's as simple as that. I don't care if someone loves our product. I don't care if someone hates us as a brand. We want to hear every little piece of feedback that we can get because it's the only thing that allows us to get better. I think that a lot of first-time founders will focus on fundraising. They think of it as a badge of honor or an external way to show that their business is successful. But when you raise money, the only thing you're doing is creating an obligation to more people in the future. The world does not need for Thursday Boot Company to exist. We have to will it into existence. And that just requires a lot of time and effort and sacrifice. Work-life balance, for me, is not a real thing at this stage because we're so busy building something that we think is important. And that ends up kind of being enough to power you through the tough parts. We still have a long way to go, but at the same time, like the personal growth, the things that I've learned, the experiences I've had, I don't think I would have had that if I had gone for more balance in my life.